I've only just gone and shot me Christmas video. Oh man, well I did it a couple of hours ago. I did it about lunchtime when I got home. Bloody hell. That's how many matches it took me. These shit ones, they must be damp or something, or a bit wet, because they wouldn't light. I had to get me vintage matches out. I was saving these because they're very, very, very old matches, these are. Don't know if there's a date on them as to when they were manufactured, but these are the old style ones. Is there a date on here as to when? Give it a try and place. There isn't anywhere here. No, there's nowhere here that tells you when these are manufactured, but you can tell by the box these are quite old. Some of you lot might remember when they made them like this. Now they don't, now they make them like that. So this is a small box, obviously. You know, a bit different. But yeah. And only half the cigar went. I've only got I've got two left out of that whole box. I'm going to save this one for Christmas Day. This will be a Christmas Day one because it smells the best, that one. I like a nice cigar. Anyway, I've got some boxes here. Now I'm interested as to what will be in these. Let's turn this. This is a bit loud, this isn't it? Why is this so loud? Right. Yeah, I'm interested to see what's inside these boxes because I ordered a few service items for the van, so I can service the van while I'm off over Christmas. And I've got a few things for the Focus to get that a bit good. But I wasn't expecting two boxes, so all the things I got, I think I've got 2 bottles of oil and a couple of filters. 2 bottles of oil and a few filters will fit in this in one box. So I'm interested as to why I've got 2 boxes. Why would I have 2 boxes? I don't know. Let's have a look. See what we got in these. Probably just packing. So they've put 2 bottles of oil in one box. Blimey, that's hot. Why is this hot in here then, I wonder? It's like insulation. That is roasting hot inside there. That is literally roasting hot inside there. Inside that box. How is that? That's crazy. It's been sitting out here in the garage for like 3 days. Anyway, let's see what we've got in here. Let's open this one. This one should just be a box of filters then. 2 oils in that one. Why couldn't they put the filters in there? That's mad. These are very crazy people. Oh, got another bottle of oil. Oh, I must have ordered another bottle of oil but forgot about it. I thought it was a bit heavy for a few filters. For God's sake. What you got here? Oh, 1540. Oh, that's for the Focus. That's why. I must have bought 2 for the van. Oh yeah, I suppose it takes about 7 litres, don't it? They're 5 litre bottles. Alright, well let them off then. And we've got a fuel filter. That's for the van, that one will be for the van. That's an oil filter. And what have we got here? That's another oil filter. That's for the van, that one. The big oil filter's for the Focus. Oh, well there you go. It's, that'll be a couple of bits to do over the 10 days I get off for Christmas. Right, so anyway, there's something very important that I need to tell you lot, and it's very important because I want you lot wasting your time on losing stuff. Now, I had a P.O. box. I had to close the P.O. box because it was costing £176 for 6 months, and you know what? My channel ain't really big enough to be having a P.O. box open. You know, I wanted to do it because I thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be good fun to have you lot send me some stuff and I could unbox it, you know, on camera, and we could all have a laugh opening some, you know, interesting things. But nobody sent me anything. One person, Scar, sent me a package. I had 2 entries for the competition that I'd done through the P.O. box. The whole reason I'd done the competition and so you had to send a letter was to make use of the P.O. box because it's costing me money. And that's due to be renewed on the 30th of... Is it the 30th? I think it's, yeah, it's the 30th of December. So I'm filming this on the 22nd of December. So you've got until the 30th. I don't know what happens if you send something to a PO box that doesn't exist anymore. I'm assuming that if it's got a sender's address on it, it'll go back to the sender. If it hasn't, I don't know what happens to it. Maybe it'll get delivered to me, but I've got to pay for it. I don't know. But don't send anything to the PO box after, yeah, yeah, just don't send anything to it anymore, to that PO box. I'm not going to put the link in any descriptions anymore. I'm not going to bother having a PO box anymore, because not for a long while yet, until if the channel grows and you lot want to send me some stuff, then I might open a PO box again. But for 176 quid just for 6 months, and I don't get nothing out of it, don't get nothing, it ain't really worth it for me. So the PO box is going to close. So just so you lot know, if you watch one of my older videos, and it's got the link of it in the description, I mean, if I get time, I'll go back in all the older videos and take the links out of all the descriptions. Not the links, but all the PO box information out of all the descriptions, so no one can send me anything. But if you're thinking of sending me something, don't, because it's closed. If you want to send me something, then contact me and we can make arrangements. But only if it's worth it, you know, so, sweet. That was the main message that I want to get across in this. Well, this was the whole reason I made this video, was to tell you lot. What's that? It looks like something was moving then, didn't it? Hey, what's going on there then? That was the whole reason I made this video, was to tell you that PO box is closed. Alright? This is a one-off video to tell you the PO box is closed. That's all the only reason. Yeah, my little Christmas video was meant to just literally be Merry Christmas, have a great Christmas, and just enjoy yourself. But I ended up talking around, what did I talk about? I talked about some Jack Daniels, and then I talked about other YouTube channels that I watch, and then I talked about, what else did I talk about? I can't remember. I talked about some other stuff, and it went on longer than I was expecting it to go on for. But there you go, that's just the way it goes. I'm sitting there editing it, I was editing it earlier, and I was like, what the hell's going on here? I was literally meant to just say Merry Christmas. And then that was it. It meant to be like a 30-second video, just a quick one I was going to put out like that. It's like 4 minutes long. Can you believe it, man? I cleaned out this whole garage a little while ago, and now I've got boxes, I've got I've got a chair, I've got suitcases, I've got boxes here, I've got stuff, and I've got more stuff, and there's stuff everywhere. And now I've just not got any room. It's unbelievable. What's going on? All this was clear. I spent ages clearing it. You saw me doing it. I made a video on it, and now it's like this. Going to sort out these, put these back, because I've only got 2 left. You know what, this one, I was told, I mean, I'm not a smoker at all, I don't mind a cigar. Cigars are different. You don't actually inhale the smoke, for those of you that don't know. You just taste the flavour of it, and you know, but I don't smoke because it's bloody expensive. But for the sake of 30 quid once a year at Christmas, it's all good, isn't it, eh? But now, this one went out. Well, it went out because I left it for ages. But that was, I know a lot of people at work, well, I say a lot of people, there's a few people at work, old guys. Now, they're always walking around with one of the big ones, bigger than that, the big Cuban ones, you know, poking out their mouths. They're always there. They've never not got one. And they said, you don't put a cigar out because it ruins it. Well, this one went out by itself, so, you know, because as I was filming the video, and my Christmas video, I left it on here as I was sorting some stuff out behind me, and I come back and it was out. So maybe that'll be alright, or maybe it'll taste like shit afterwards, who knows. I think I'll put that back in there for now. I've only got 2 left. I think this will be my Christmas Day one, this one. I like this one. That's a nice one, that one. I don't know what they are. I don't know what this one is. You see, what I do is this company here, they do like a mixture box. You can either buy one on its own or buy a pack of the same one. But I can't be bothered with all that. So for 30 quid, you get a mixture. And you get like 12 of them. And you get them all. You know, you get different types. All handmade in Nigeria and Cuba. So, brilliant. Tend to do different ones. So one year you might get some certain types and flavours, and the next year you'd get different ones. Do you know what I might do? I might hook a radio up. I might hook this radio up. I might hook that up and turn it on and see if we can hear anyone. Do you reckon it's worth it? I reckon it might be. Right then, so this is what we've got. We've got the radio, we've got some coax coming out the back, going over the top there, around here, done a bit of a loop, and into the antenna switch. The antenna switch is switched on to that side, and it's switched on to number 2. And then we've got the power cable coming out, which goes in here, around and there, up and down through there. And I've conveniently got a cigarette lighter, 12 volt thingamajig in my power supply, so I can use the one that I was using in the car. I use the same power cable. Here we go then, let's switch that on. That's on, lovely jubbly. Now will we get any power coming? Will we get any life? Oh, 29271. What are we on? 29271. I gotta remember how to use this now. I want 28, I want 27. Oh look, are we a digit out? We're missing a segment, look, we're missing a segment on that. It's no good, is it? This is an old radio as well. 27, oh, hold on a minute. That's right. So if we put that there, then we should be able to go down, all the way down. Oh. Hold on a minute. I've got to try and remember. Oh, alright. Oh, right, okay. So we've got 27.8. 27. What's going on here then? It's got a mind of its own, this radio, isn't it? Right, I've managed to stop it from having a mind of its own, so we're on 27.781. What was a squelch on that? Oh, that's a squelch. I can't remember, it's been a long time since I used this radio. Right, according to that, we've got no interference there. What happens if we press the button? Hello, anyone out there? Hello, anyone out there at all, please? Who have we got out there then?
You got Lee from Upminster there, Rog.
Lee from Upminster? Hold on a minute, you was Lee from Vange before.
Who is that?
You know who it is, dude. Whoa, what's happened here? The camera's drunk. Oh, that was alright, wasn't it? Just had a chat with old Lee there. He used to live in Vange, now he lives in Upminster. And, oh, there we go. He was one of the old people that I used to talk to on the radio, along with everyone else. But it turns out that I haven't been on the radio fully for 3 years. I didn't realise that. The last time I properly went on the radio was 3 years ago and had a chat. 3 years. Does it seem that long ago for you lot that used to watch the radio videos? Not for me. Anyway, this radio seems to be working alright. He was giving me a good signal and I was giving him a good signal. It's interesting how we ain't got any interference on this radio, but if we turn the old 756 Pro on, that's got loads of interference. It's probably got a better receiver on that. That's probably why. This is probably ain't got a very good receiver. Hello, what we got here? Yeah, we're getting a bit now. Don't have someone trying to transmit or something, or some interference. You know what I reckon's happened? I reckon someone's installed one of them BT Infinity routers and it's causing a bit of interference locally, because there is a few popped up. If you search the old Wi-Fi, there's quite a few of them BT Infinity ones popping up here and there.